And welcome. I'm joined by Mr. Glen Murray.
How are you?
Glen Murray Homes. You're with Caldwell Banker.
Yes, I am.
You're also our community partner for East Vancouver and the West Side.
Yes.
I'm loving it.
Yep.
Loving working with you.
Perfect.
But we're here to chat about real estate. What's
Yes.
going on?
Market's got great stuff going on. Great for investors to get in, looking for investment property. There's great regions around SkyTrain. New Westminster is booming. You can get into a
certainly is.
2-bedroom, 2-bath for about $340,000 or less for a 3 or 4 year old building that cash flows. With 20% down, it cash flows about $100 a month, give or take.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
good stuff.
You know, even though there's lots of turmoil out there, there's lots of differing opinions, what's happening, is the bubble going to burst? Is the bubble going to burst?
My crystal ball broke this morning.
Crystal ball broke this morning. But there's deals to be had.
There's tons of deals to be had. And remember, this is a leveraged investment, long-term investment. It only matters what it's worth when you buy it or you sell it.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, whether it's up or down, it doesn't matter.
And we're talking investment properties. We're talking properties that you can be renting out, properties that have good walk scores.
Yep. Good walk scores. Google Walk Score is a brilliant device to use when you're looking for an investment property. I also look at, I was talking to someone this morning, you have to pay to live somewhere.
Yeah.
So when you're saying, well, I'm paying my mortgage, it's like, well, you'd be paying rent anyway.
Yeah. At least this way you're paying putting some equity back into your pocket.
Exactly.
As opposed to just, let's talk about this.
So I've teamed up with a company called mortgagepal.ca. You can find my website, murray.mortgagepal.ca. These guys have offered an incentive for buyers. They do a cashback and a buy down of the rate. As long as you either buy my listing or work with me as a buyer. You can contact me at murray.mortgagepal.ca. And there's a phone number there you can call too.
murray.mortgagepal.ca 604-670-0231.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Great incentive for buyers. It gives you a little extra buying power, up to $2,000 cash back and a buy down on your rate for the first 5 years. And they've got a great program where they work with you on mortgage shock when the interest rates go up. They actually work with you on a year-to-year over your 5-year term where they will, if you want to, increase your mortgage payments so you get used to that interest rate rise, because it will come. And that way when it happens, you're not going, wow. Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm used to it. So it's a little bit of budgeting over the 5 years to really, and if it doesn't go up, you've paid down more principal.
That's a very good plan. And this is just for new buyers or on new properties, new mortgages?
Call them, you can refinance, you can do whatever you want with it.
Because I know there's probably a lot of folks looking to refinance, maybe get rid of some higher interest short-term credit.
As of today, February 22nd, the best rate out there is 2.84. They would probably get you about a 2.74 on a 5-year.
Okay, so that's certainly worth connecting. RapidTimeNetworks.com, submit the lead through to Glen Murray. And the address was murray.mortgagepal.ca if you want to check that out. Very interesting. I'll put the picture of this up in the video as well. Now, you've also got a really cool website that you share with folks where they can check what their property's worth.
Private Client Services. It's basically, we used to do something called a comparative market analysis for people when we were buying or selling, and now we can do it in real time. So I set you up with your own website. It's a Private Client Services website. It's free to use. No
obligation.
No obligations. I hope you use me when you buy or sell, but you can just send me an email, say these are my parameters, this is what I want to look at, here's where I live, or this is where I want to live, and I'll set you up with a search of those parameters.
It's a very cool thing. You can see what all the properties around you are selling for right now, not ages ago.
Nope.
So
It's
real-time stuff. It shows you your walk score. You can see how attractive your property is compared to neighboring properties. Very, very cool tool. If you want to get access to that, again, rapidtimenetworks.com. Submit the lead through to Glen Murray. We will connect you.
Yep. Move to Vancouver.com or glenmurrayhomes.com will get you to the same page.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming down, Glen. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
See you on the network.
Yes.
Bye for now.